Hello, everybody. Okay, there's that. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Just setting, make sure everything's all set up. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. Wanted to see everybody this amazing Friday afternoon. Okay. That should be good. My phone, I'm going to go run and get my charger because I don't think my phone's going to last. Let me go get my charger. Okay. Charger. There we go. Now I'll be able to see. It was only at a 15%. I'm sure I would have died. Hello, Lisa. How are you? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I'm going to wake up the tarot cards. How are you doing, Miss Lisa? Welcome. Okay, that's all lined up. I'll give it a few minutes, see if everybody joins. I am doing good. Just because I'm going live now, the animals are going to go crazy in the house. One's running like a crazy lady and one's barking. I hope everybody had a great week. I feel like the weeks are going by faster and faster. And yesterday I thought it was Wednesday all day. And then once I realized it, I'm like, crap, today's Thursday. And the whole week is just like flying by. It's crazy. How are you doing, Miss Lisa? How was your week? I didn't do a good job hiding my chapstick from my children. I don't like it when it's all messed up. Welcome, Miss Bonnie. We are doing $10 for 5 cards. You get 10 cards for 20 and mediumship for 20. The only thing I do offer free is I'm going to do it again today. We're just going to ignore the dog like usual. I did get these new cards. I don't know them very well yet, but I enjoy learning them with you guys. So if you share the live, you can have the ability to get one free card. Ooh, it's Saturday there. That's interesting. Hi, Tara. Hi, love. How are you? Hi, Miss Lisa. How have you been? Miss Tara, I can't believe you are still. I always am amazed that you don't sleep. But I love that you're always here and you're always with me. But I've always been I've always been somebody who goes to sleep early. How is everything going, my dear? Okay. If you comment to let me know that you shared and it pops up, then I will give you one free card. Oh, that's not so you're really like just 12 hours ahead of me. So when it's PM for me, it's AM for you. That's not that bad. I thought you were more ahead for some reason. I'm just like, how are you alive? How are you are a top fan, Miss Tara. I know you are. It already says you are a top fan. You already got that badge. You have 2 badges, it says. It says you have a top fan and a milestone follower. I love it. Ooh. See, there's some cool cards in here. See, I haven't really looked at them, but some of them are different. Like this one says Starseed, and some of them have like this one says cut away what is no longer needed for you. Like it has this. But these are cool because it has that. We all know what Starseed means, so yeah, it's not bad. But they have different, I wonder if they have different meanings. Let's see. What number is it? I don't even know. 1, 2. I was like, hi, Miss Ashley. Oh, that's pretty straightforward. We know what that means. How are you, Miss Ashley? Did you come to listen to Leo bark? Hi, Anna. How are you? He's barking. He's being crazy puppers. Like usual. How are you, Miss Anna? I hope you are doing well. I am doing good. Yeah, he's always barking, but we're used to that, right? He's crazy. He makes me tired. I know, isn't it? We Ashley saw on my Facebook like how tiny Leo used to be. And he still had the same personality and the same attitude, I will say that, than he did when he was that little. It's just so weird how like they grow, but we never feels like you don't see them grow. And then all of a sudden one day you're like, oh my gosh, how did you get so big? Yeah, he was. And he decided to pretend to be like a little like the reason why I picked Leo, so I can't ever really complain about him because since I'm the one who picked him out. But he was like the chilled one that was in the group. Like, you know, we were down. I think there was like 3 puppies left because none of us could decide on which one we wanted, and people kept taking them. My husband's like, I want that one, and this one's like biting the head off of another puppy and had energy up the wazoo. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I ain't sitting at home with that all day. So then Leo's sitting there being calm and just sitting there watching them. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I want the calm one. Husband always gives me crap because he's probably like the one I wanted probably would have been the calm one. I'm like, it probably would, but I like my Leo. Hi, Miss Crystal. How are you? Dogs are so much fun. Aren't they? Miss Ashley did hers the right way, though. She takes her, like, lets her see other dogs and stuff. I don't know. I'm excited to do your reading. I just saw it after I went live because I set everything up. So I will do you, Miss Crystal. Sometimes notifications aren't the best. I wish Leo would get bored. Leo does not get bored. Like, sometimes I wish he would, okay? If he could, like, usually if he does get bored and he finally calms down and he lays down, somebody's like, "Aw, he's so cute." And then they have to touch him. And then he, like, jumps up. And then he's all, like, crazy. I'm like, why? I'm like, just leave him alone. I did. Miss Crystal, was that for, did you want that from the Thursday special? Because I will do that for you. Or did you think I was live? See, and I'm still learning for pups. Do you want me to do it during the live, or what did you want me to do, my dear? Now, Miss Tara, don't. I haven't had one of these in forever, but I felt like I needed energy, so don't look. They don't even taste good anymore. Okay, perfect. And then I will do you. I don't have a ton of people today. I had Miss Crystal, and I do have Miss Krista that I'm gonna do. And I did do a healing yesterday, and I have 2 healings to do, but I can only do so many healings in one day. So I don't, but on my live, I don't. I was gonna do Miss Crystal's later, but she said that we can do it. Yes, of course. You guys got me for like another hour and a half. I'm all yours. So Miss Crystal, I will do you. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I think I saw, was it Anna's name? This is why I write your names down, because if I don't. No? Yes. See, it's slow. Let me write live next to Crystal's name, or else I'll think I still do it. Yes, go ahead. Okay, Miss Crystal, is there anything that you want your reading on, or just whatever comes through, my dear? Okay. I never know my notifications. Where'd she go? Whatever comes through. Okay. I always like to ask. These cards have a mind of their own. Ooh, I like this reading so far. I like the first 2 cards. It gave me total goosebumps. But I know what happens when I talk. I mess everything up. Yes. I kind of like this. Miss Crystal, I'm so excited. Miss Crystal, you're like starting a whole new chapter in your life. And I'm hearing we don't give any bad words what anybody thinks. Like, I feel like you've come into like this empowerment stage where you're just like, you know what, I feel like we've had enough. I'm done. And what I see that we're taking our focus and we're focusing on ourselves. The Lover's card in reverse does also talk about having this connection with ourselves. I know some people always see the Lover's card in reverse and think it's really bad. Well, it's not. This card is coming and talking about self-love and self-care, but like when I saw this card and then I see this card, I just felt you standing in I just felt you standing in your own and being able to be like, you know what? I've done this so much for all these people in my life. I've done this. I feel like I've helped, but it reminds me like I also feel like you've given and you given and given. Now that you're stepping foot, not looking at with the rest of the cards, I don't know if you've been getting a little bit of any backlashes about being selfish, but I'm so happy that you are being selfish right now because you need to take care of yourself. I just feel like this is telling you this is your time to focus on yourself, focus on what you want to share your energy with and who you want to be a part of, because I just feel like there's been so much going on that now we're prioritizing. We're seeing all of the stuff that we've been carrying. We're seeing how long we've been doing it. And I just feel like like when I see you, I just see like all of it, like reminds me, I feel like it was a movie. Was it a movie where like she was doing like this match? Oh, you know what it was? It reminds me in Shrek, where like the fairy godmother and all these magical things are like turning. Then all of a sudden Shrek walks in and everything just goes kapoop. And or like there's probably other stuff now, other movies like that. But I just see all this stuff, like I see it all floating around you, and you're seeing it, and then you're just like, whoosh, and it's all down. Good. And I love it. And I'm proud of you because this is showing me that we're prioritizing, because we know that we are worthy of success. We are worthy of happiness. I just feel like this is your time where you're deciding that you deserve this happiness, that you deserve this success is what it makes me feel like. It just makes me feel like you're seeing that all that you did for other people, and we're just ready for something new. And I'm so proud of you because this is just showing me like so much. It's making me feel like you're seeing your true self. It's making me feel like you're seeing the world in a different perspective too, because you know what you have given, you know what you have done, but now you're doing it to yourself and hoping to inspire others, but also knowing that when it comes to opportunities and options, we're seeing, I feel like we're deciding like I don't need to know exactly what's going to happen, but I know this feels right. I know this feels right, and I know I've had some fear. I've had some things that have held me back, but I feel like, we're getting over the distractions. We're releasing those emotions. We're releasing what doesn't serve us, that we're just allowing all of those emotions that have come in. We're just kind of like going, goodbye, is what I'm hearing. The Knight of Swords for me is just making me feel like they're saying this is your I always forget it's opposite. This is your time to go. They want you to keep focusing. Yeah, because this even makes me feel like we're over the distractions too, because to me, is there like I feel like this motorcycle, I don't know. And sometimes it's hard for me because work is work and home life can be work too. But whatever this big goal is that you've been wanting to do, Miss Crystal, like it's in your point of view. Not point of view. What's the word? I just feel like it's in your sights, I guess is a better way to say it. And they're saying to keep staying focused and knowing that distractions are always, and it sucks when I say distractions are always going to try to peep in, but as long as we keep our eye on the prize, we're going to know which direction to go to, how to act. And if we're staying determined and knowing that this is my time, this is time for me to show who I am, I feel like you're going to be able to achieve it. That I just feel like this is the time. I'm just so excited for you. Let's see what else comes out. Ooh, that's exciting. Now the cat has zoomies. The cat never has zoomies. Feathers, are you feeling better? The poor kitty has been sneezing for like a month. Like, and it's not like just an achoo, it's like a wahoo. Like, she would go like 10 times in a row. And I'm like, woman, this is like the second time I've taken her to the doctor. They gave her like 2 things that she has to take for like 2 weeks. And it's been almost like, tonight will be like 72 hours, I believe. And oh my gosh, such a difference. Back to her normal self. Oh, that is so exciting. Maybe that's why I'm seeing that goal. We know how lower vibrations and like to try to stop us. Oops. Throwing stuff everywhere. Okay, so what I feel like there's some things that may make you feel like things are. I feel like things have been moving quickly, Miss Crystal. But then I feel like with these cards, when it's showing the Tower card, they're telling you that when things are feeling stuck, like if you're feeling stuck and feel like things aren't moving quick enough, they're saying this is not this. It's so weird because I'm hearing that they want you to see what needs to change, but they also want you to do what's best for you. Because sometimes we feel like please let me know if this makes sense. I feel like sometimes we feel like we're missing out and we want to see what else is out there. But then I just realized that the Chariot card was here too. But they're saying this isn't the time to get distracted. Like, I feel like there's going to be some distractions that pop up and make you feel like, you know what, I have to go back and do this. I have to do this. And they're saying no. They don't want you to stay in this stuck position. They don't want you to feel like you can't allow the good change to come because the fear is creeping in and those thoughts are coming and telling you that there's going to be disasters. There's going to be this. There's going to be that. They're saying that's not what they want you to focus on. Because the 4 of Cups, even though it talks about like being frustrated and, sometimes not seeing everything we have, but to me, this also shows that, to me, sometimes it's just about us like, I kind of see this for you, like, we know what we want and we know what direction to go in, but they're saying don't miss out on the things that are right in front of you, because those things right in front of you are going to get you to where you want to go. They're going to keep you uplifted. Oops. Yes, and that's kind of like what meditating and grounding that we have to do, and that's what they want you to do, because they're showing. Because to me, with these horses, I always see it as the shadow work and light work, and this is just showing like these are balanced right now. So they're telling you to stay focused and stay above it. That we don't need to come down and fix anything. That there's nothing that you need to fix. That this is your time to be to be on top, I guess, is the best way I can say that, because they're saying, I feel like this card is coming and saying that, I feel like I don't want to say time has been stolen, like something's been taken away from me, but I feel like, there's been some things that just, you did for other people. And since you did it for other people, it feels like sometimes time may have been stolen, or there's been some things that I'm just doing. And they're saying, this is your time to not. I don't want you to I'm hearing don't deny yourself, because they don't want that to suck you back in and not being able to get into that new chapter. Like, I don't know if it's people or if it's but I don't know if it's people or like a situation, but I feel like, there may be that one time. I just feel like somebody may say something or something, and then it's going to be like you're backtracking again. I got you. You're going to be after I'm finishing up Crystal, then I have Anna, and then I'll do you, Miss Tara. So I just feel like they don't want you to miss this opportunity. They're saying this chapter will come to an end when we see that we don't need to. I just feel like we don't need to deal with that anymore. Yes, no more back burner. I don't care what he says, but I don't care what anybody says, Miss Crystal. I just want you to be happy. I just want you to be happy. Miss Anna, after I finish Crystal, you can let me know if you wanted cards, what kind of cards you want, if there's anything you wanted, or if you wanted mediumship. Let's see. Since Miss Crystal did, I thought she got this, so I'll just do it because I want to work on these. I want to see what these cards are about since my mommy got them for me. I love it. This card says it all right here. It says, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot share love. You can't share your gifts. You can't share your wisdom if you're not getting love back. This love has to be equal. I love it. Who did you want to talk to, Miss Anna? These cards are going to talk to you. Thus one journeys to the stars. And I don't know what that's a different language. So this is your time to stay focused on and see the signs. I don't know what these cards mean. I'm just going based off whatever Spirit says. Thus one journey to the stars. This is telling you to keep your faith. And, ooh, I like this. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Sometimes we need to change, rub our eyes, do some self-care, and love yourself, and know that you are on the right path. Sometimes we got to change things. Okay. Let me put check mark next to her. Hi, Miss Jen. How are you? We are streaming to YouTube and Facebook. So if you see me talking to somebody, they're there. They're just on a different platform. Okay, Miss Anna. You're very welcome, my dear. Thank you. Okay, I don't know if this is relatable at all or not, Anna, but I just all of a sudden, like when I connect, I just feel really, really warm and really hot. Like my face feels really hot. I don't know if he was somebody who, was really hot, like was always really warm, or did he have like a fever? Hi, Linda. How are you? My breathing is slowed down. But I don't know. I just feel like really warm. I feel really exhausted. Feel really tired. My breathing slowed down. And I just feel really hot and just I don't know. I just admit, like I feel like he wasn't feeling good. Passed right away before Christmas. Okay. So do you not know how he passed, Miss Anna? You don't have to tell me how he passed. That's just what I'm on. That's just what I was feeling right away. I just felt really, but it also makes me feel like those. Sometimes it's those signs that you ignore because he started choking and was not feeling well right. Okay, yeah, I didn't feel good. I felt like I don't know why I felt really warm, but I could feel that he wasn't feeling good. I didn't know if he spiked any fevers. I just feel really hot. My head hurt. And I felt my breathe. That's probably why I felt my breathing go down right away too. If he was choking, I don't know. I just felt like when he comes in, I just feel really, really warm. I did see I saw like a piñata with a baseball bat. So I don't know if that was supposed to be his sign that he was choking. I don't know if somebody tried helping him. Was there like a birthday party or something that was like that you guys just went? Is this before or after? Sometimes they show different things. Was there a recent birthday party that you just had for somebody, Miss Anna? I feel the breathing. I just feel he's showing me like there was some recent celebration. I don't know why he's showing me the number 4. Um, unless one's coming up in April. He's showing me the number 4 with that, or unless it was like 4 weeks ago or 4 months ago. I don't know what was 4 months ago. What are we in? We're in February. I see. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's November. I was at a friend's party. Yeah, he was showing me a party. I felt like I don't know. And I don't know if the number 4 has to do with what did I say? April. 4 months back was November, but he was showing me the party. So he was there with you at the party because he was showing me that he makes me feel like it was a time where you were really relaxed and where you were actually a lot that made you feel like you were allowed to be free. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Linda. And I just feel like it just makes me feel like you were really relaxed. He's saying it was just a different moment for you to be able to have fun. Um, does April mean something to you, or did he have 4 kids? Miss Anna, when I see numbers, it usually either means the month and for some reason the number of children. He's showing me the number 4, and he keeps showing me the number 4. And also with him continuing to show me the number 4, that also is telling me that he wants you to know that he is always with you, because angel number 444 is also known that loved ones are around you. Loved ones are with you and that they're trying to help you. He has 4 kids. Okay, that's another why he was still showing me the number 4. He's telling me that you have to keep the ball going, Miss Anna, that you just got to keep going. And I keep seeing it like one of those bouncy balls. And he's saying, but that's how she feels too. Like, I feel like we feel like we're going, 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 going. And that you're trying, he's saying she's trying so hard to keep up and to keep going. And he's saying that he just makes me feel like he's saying like she can slow down, that she doesn't have to go as fast as everybody else, or she doesn't have to go as fast as everything seems like it has to be. Thank you, Miss Linda. Hi, Maria. I just feel like you haven't been able to catch a breath lately, Miss Anna. I feel like he's showing me that there's just been so much that you've been trying to keep up on. And then he shows me that we've been trying to sit back and we're trying to, like, I don't know if it's just catching our breath and trying to see what's going on, but he makes me feel like, we're asking for help. I don't know if you pray or this is just about you keeping your faith. But I keep seeing he wants you to be able to breathe. Did he have any chest issues, Miss Anna? Are you having any chest issues? Who's having chest issues? Did they have him on medicine too before he passed? Because I got that weird medicine taste in my mouth too. Okay, all of a sudden my chest just kind of felt kind of crazy. Okay. Like, I felt him, but then, like, I don't know how to explain my gifts, but sometimes I can feel you guys and they make me feel you guys. So that's why I'm like, wait, is this me is this him or is this her? I couldn't tell who it was. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Um, that must be why he's talking about you more than he's talking about him. Um, That was about have you felt really overwhelmed? Has there been so much, Miss Anna, that's been going on that's been making you feel like you're trying to keep up and just not knowing how I just feel like he wants you just that all the anxiety and stress you could be his way of coming in and telling you that he's worried because that you're constantly moving and doing all this stuff that he just wants you to be able to relax. Miss Hannah, do you make stuff with your hands, or did he do stuff? Was he did some? I don't know what he's showing me. He's showing me something, and it looks like we're constantly doing something with our hands. Do you know it? I don't know if he keeps showing me different things. He keeps popping all over the place. I don't know if this is you or if this is him, but he's showing me little people, and he's showing me like I see them like sitting on their lap, and the person holding the book and them reading stories to them. And he's saying those and he talks about those moments are the moments that he will always cherish, and those are the moments that he wants you to cherish, that he wants you to keep going. Gosh, he is everywhere. He's showing me. Have you been seeing shooting stars at all at night? He keeps showing like shooting stars and stuff. He made bracelets. Okay, maybe that's. I don't know if he also used some type of machine. Like that makes sense. Like I'm like, what are we making? Okay, I've never seen that before, so it was kind of cool. I'm like, I don't know what we're making, but I thought it was him, and I just couldn't tell exactly what he was making. Okay. He's talking really fast, so I'm trying to keep up with him. Miss Dana, he makes me feel like I feel like you're kind of stuck. Like I know I use this phrase a lot, but I love the movie, and I felt like the movie was more, unless it was just me, but it could be just me. I really liked Frozen 2. I thought Frozen 2 was better than Frozen 1. I loved how spiritual Frozen 2 was, and I hope it awoke and helped more people out in that aspect of their life. But Frozen 2, when Elsa is at that point where she's by that Black Sea, and I like to show this one card because I feel like it always goes with it, but I'm probably not going to find it. The Black Sea, where she sees how crazy, how wild, how dangerous it is. And she's sitting there like, OMG is all I can see in her face. But she's like, you know what? No, this isn't what's going to be, that's not going to hold me back. That's not going to make me feel like, of course I can't find it. That's not what's going to make me hold back. So I feel like there's something kind of standing in your way, Miss Anna, and he's telling you that he doesn't want you to feel like you can't move forward. He's saying that you have to take a leap, because I keep seeing deer. I don't know why I'm seeing deer unless you've been seeing deer. But I keep seeing a deer, and I keep seeing it leaping over the fence, and he's telling, I want you to go for it. It's time to go for it. Hi, Micah. Welcome. He's saying, I want her to just go and I feel like he wants you to, go live out whatever it is that you've been wanting to do. I just feel like some things may have made you feel like you have to hold back. Did I lose a card, or am I just not meant to find this card and show it to you? There it is. It's right in front of my face. Okay. This one too, like the Three of Wands, it reminds me of, because this always changes in my brain to Elsa too, about taking the opportunity, seeing that this is the time for you to manifest and go for your dreams, that just using your energy, showing up to that, showing up to yourself, and showing yourself that I deserve, if it's like a new job, or if it's taking a total move with your house. But this is seeing how just, I feel like it's about taking your energy and diving into it. Does that make sense, Miss Anna? Only had to go through the deck like 3 times, but we found it. I was like, did I lose a card? Okay. I don't know how to say your name, but hi, Pat. I'm just gonna call you Patrice. Is it Patrice? Micah, we are offering, what I'm doing today is you could either get 5 cards for $10, you can get 10 cards for $20, or you can get a mediumship for $20. All the ways to pay are flying through the screen, or if you click the description box. If you stay and hang out when I get through my lineup, then I can pull you a free card from my Cosmic Journey Oracle cards. Okay. Okay, so so I'm happy that makes sense, because he keeps showing me that maybe that's why I was seeing Elsa too, because to me that movie was just so spiritual. So he's telling you it's time to go. He doesn't want anything to stand in your way anymore, because he's saying he laughs because I heard him say, "We only live once, but we don't, but we do, but we don't." He's saying he just wants you to be able to do what it is that you want. It was probably spirit. Sometimes they get too close. If it starts getting all weird, just tell them to back up a little bit. Sometimes they get too close. Miss Anna, did he or do you do something where like growing wise too? I know, like I keep seeing like flowers blooming, and then it kind of looked like a farm, like corn opening up, like things opening up and sprouting. Like I don't know, I just feel like he's saying this. I just when I see that, I don't know if it means anything else, but it also makes me feel like this is your time to break ground and do what you're ready to do. Did you not get to say goodbye to him before he passed? I know glasses are no fun. I caved in this year. Not this year. Was it this year? No, it was last year. Sometime last year, I caved in and I spent the money on glasses because I always hate the summer when I can't see, because I always I don't I'm not, and then so to me I can't do that. But I caved in and got the ones that do like the glasses and everything like that. It drives me crazy. He was asking. Okay. He brought that up. He was saying that he said that she's upset because she didn't get to say goodbye. And he's saying that he was asking for you even though he knew that you wouldn't. He was asking because he wanted you to know that he keeps saying, because I kept seeing her, he kept seeing you, and I feel like it must. And to me, that's in that in between time where, like, he was getting ready to go and he could see you. He just wanted you to know that he cared, and he keeps showing me you guys standing next to each other, and I see a heart, and he's saying that he's like, I just have so much love for her, and I just want her to be happy. Hi, Miss Crystal, how are you? I blocked whoever that hawk person was. So if they message you, please just block them. Hi, Miss Kathy. How are you? Okay, last thing he wants. Okay, so I'm also hearing, are you currently in a relationship, Miss Anna? Because I feel like he really wants you to empower yourself. I feel like he wants you to see how independent you are, how strong you are. And I don't know if we've been having I don't know. I just feel like distance. Yeah, it always happens. But I like to throw out, sometimes they like to do that and then they like to scam, and then they like to be the scammers that they are and try to message you guys. So I always throw out, even though I block them right away, if they message you, just ignore them. Um, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's been any distance or anything that, just feels a little off right now. But he just because I keep, every time I do, then I hear and I see that TikTok thing of the new thing, like I can buy myself flowers. But I see it in the funny one, like, hopefully I hear, like that funny guy who's doing it with, like, because, I do everything with, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but I'm going to look. Where he does it with, like, the Disney characters about I can buy myself flowers and all of that funny stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I might. I could have sworn I just liked one. Maybe I didn't like it. No. Like, this guy, he's hilarious. This one, like, this one's my favorite. Like, I don't know why, but this keeps coming in my head. Then that's why it's coming up. Like, but I see, like, I don't want it to be like the bad version, but I see it like the funny version, like, I can take care of myself. And he's saying, so that might be why, that's so funny. That might be why it's popping up too, because unless maybe that's how he's connecting, showing that he's with you, that he knows yourself. I thought it was just me, because at first I kept ignoring it because he just put up a new one and I didn't get to see it all. So, but he was like, no, she needs to hear it. I'm like, fine. But he wants you to know that, you can be independent, you can do things, but sometimes and since that one's my favorite because I like the sidekick one, is to show that they are together, that, he just wants you to be able to open up a little bit. Did you have any questions for him? I've been good, Miss Crystal. Well, I'm happy that we're learning, growing. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I still get stuck in some things. I'm like, just tell me the answers. But we don't get told the answers, right? It's just like, sometimes. And it just makes us feel crazy. He just said that'll probably be my lesson for my next life. He said, I feel like he was too stuck, and it was just part of his life journey. Sometimes we end things on certain lessons that we need different people in our life for. So we have to, then sometimes that's why we pass, because we have to wait for other souls to be able to have those lives. Thank you, Micah. They do, but sometimes we can be impatient and want it now. Oh, I wouldn't worry. He's not worried. He's saying you are in a much better place, and he's happy that you were able to have something to enjoy that. And see, sometimes, as much as it's hard with that, sometimes that's a gift. When certain things are like born in that time, it helps with that grieving and stuff like that. Sometimes if like we have a hard death, but then either in that same time or a year later there's a new birth of a child, or a wedding that's really important, all comes in that, it's to help ease that pain and to help you. So he knows. He's with you. He's obviously singing and dancing with you. I love it. Miss Tara, did you say you wanted a reading on work, my dear? It's so funny. They crack me up. They make me laugh. Miss Kathy, you're going to be after Miss Tara. You are very welcome, my dear. That was today? I thought you weren't supposed to do that till like the 16th. I thought you weren't supposed to do that for like another 2 weeks. Okay, I know this is gonna be an examiner. What is that? Is that where you like check tests and stuff? Not my field of expertise. What is that? Girl, all of these things are popping up. I told you you'd still be doing something with teaching. See, something about teaching. Okay. So that's just about like grading tests, but that's still something you can do at home. I don't know. That sounds like a pretty good deal, Miss Tara. I wouldn't mind being home grading tests for people. They told me you would still be doing something with school. That'll probably be, I don't want to say it'll probably be easier, but I'm sure it'd be better than, I feel like it might be better just to do that instead of doing the, I know you also got offered the hourly, right? Let's see what they got to say. But see, but to me, this is also showing you, Miss Tara, that they know all the work that you've done and showing how much they do appreciate you and how much they do like you, that they're giving you all of these different opportunities to have you stay. Do you have to talk to them? Or can you do that from at home? There's always going to be people that we don't mesh with. I think we should be open to all the possibilities when it comes. I still feel like you're going to do something when it comes to teaching, even though I won't say on here, but we've talked about the other job, and I feel like that would be more of a secure, and I feel like it would help you with other things and help you get where you want to be. But I do feel like this teaching and doing something with the university, I do feel like it like they're showing me like it's something that would, I don't want to say like, it's not like you're giving back, but I just feel like, because I feel like at some point we may, like sometimes we get to a point where like, what was the point of going to school for this if I'm not going to do it for my whole life? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would give you that sense of like that you're still doing what you wanted to do. See, if there's not much talking, and you know what, and I know, sometimes we like to have friends, and like workplaces is where we communicate the most. But sometimes, and most of the time, it's just better, to be there and to do your work and go home. If it's only random hours where you can go in and make some extra money, I wouldn't pass it up, Miss Tara. Because I still think the other job is like once you get that going and once you have appointments set up for regulars, like the appointment stuff that we were talking about. See, if it's all online, then you don't have to talk to anybody. I would, random hours, some extra money here and there, I feel like would be good. Because they're showing like with the two, because when it comes to work, we got the Two of Pentacles starting off, and the Two of Pentacles is just showing. It's funny because I didn't look at the cards, but this is showing we just need to find that balance. That we have a lot of things that we're juggling. There's a lot of things we want to do. We want to do this, but then this, and then the teaching stuff is doing it. So this card is all about maybe some spiritual stuff, and then the material stuff, and giving, and making sure we're getting back. Like this is about you finding the harmony of what you want to do when it comes to work. And the way we can do that is we have to trust ourselves. We have to take a deep look into ourselves to be able to know exactly what it is that we want to do, because I feel like they're saying this is your choice. This is a time for you to decide, I just feel like this is your time to choose like what you want as your main and what you can do, because I know this can mean sometimes you have to choose between two people, and as a career, like we're choosing between two jobs. I don't feel like you have to choose. I just feel like we have to be able to have time to ourselves to decide what it is that we want, and what expectations we have for ourselves and what expectations we have. It's just finding that balance. I'm hearing it's all about the balance right now. And the Six of Cups in reverse is just coming and saying, this is the time. This is an interesting one. Well, I love it. I don't know. I've been telling you for a while. I still saw you doing something with teaching, and I just didn't feel like it was as hardcore like back because I knew this was coming to an end. We always saw this coming to an end, but they were always pushing something about teaching and staying in this world. And I just feel, I don't know. You just have, because of who you are, I just feel like, they want you to let certain people who are coming at you, they're saying we have to let them in. I feel like is what they're saying. We need to be able to let certain people in because they're going to help us, see what direction that we want to go in. They're going to help us see I know this probably doesn't go with it, but I just hearing like they want you to be able to see all the good in the baskets that you share, that they don't want you to feel like, that you have to cut off, that you have to feel like they don't want you to feel stuck. They don't want you to feel like, you can only do this, this, and this. They're saying, I just feel like you can have what you want and what you don't want. Does that make sense? I don't know. It makes me feel like teaching is so good for you, but the other thing is good for you too, because I feel like the other thing is helping you. I'm just going to throw out, she knows what I'm talking about. I just like to respect your guys' privacy. So I know some of you guys who are watching and listening may be really confused and being like, what in the world is she talking about? I know she knows what I'm talking about, but I'm just, I just respect you guys and your privacies in your lives, because I won't say what I know what I shouldn't say on a live just out of respect. So I find different ways to say it because they want you to see that you are the Queen of Swords. I feel like I really see she's laughing because she knows what I'm talking about. So this is just telling you that this is the time for you to make the choice of what you want to do, what you feel your truth is. This card talks about being a good communicator, which I know you're a good communicator. You are very independent, even though we may not feel independent all the time because of some of our wants and needs, but they want you to see all the hard work and how far you've gotten by yourself. I still feel like you'd be a good teacher, even if it's just, random hours or just helping people with tests and doing stuff like that. I feel like you would just be able to pick up their, I don't know if that makes sense. I just feel like you would be able to pick up their emotions in a certain way and being able to help. I wouldn't, I'm hearing I wouldn't say no, but it's up to you. Even though I say I wouldn't say no, I feel like you should just play it by ear and try it out, Because if it's all still online and you don't have to go in and, it's going to sound horrible. You don't have to go in and actually deal with people, then I don't want you to have to go in and deal with people. I know that sounded awful, but that's what I'm hearing. I don't know. They don't want you to lose. They're saying to keep, like, if you have to go, I don't know if it's cold where you are or not. I don't know. I'm horrible at the weather around the world. But to me, the King of Swords, I just feel like the King of Swords is coming and telling you that this isn't the time, I don't know. They don't want, I just feel like this. They don't want you to, I'm hearing they don't want you to miss these signs. They don't want you to feel like you have to be so in control that we miss out. They want you to be able to see things and take it in and being able to clear your mind and seeing the signs for what they are. They want you to continue to protect yourself and raise yourself up with your bubble and with, knowing who you are, knowing what you believe in, and only allowing the right people in. See, and I think we talked about that a long time ago. And you know what? Sometimes I don't know how it is there, but I know sometimes it's better to stay hourly, that you can make more money being hourly than you can, being, whatever it's called. My brain's not working right now. Whatever it's called. I haven't said the words in forever since I've been my own boss for the last 4 years. But then if we stay focused and we do what we know is true, we won't have to worry about them. If they're not a part of us, look at all these cards. This is you stay in your power, protecting yourself, keeping your bubble clear. They won't be able to touch you because you're going to be rising above. They don't want you to have to worry about all of that. This is about ignoring all of that and rising above it and releasing what doesn't, I hate when it's backwards. Releasing what doesn't serve us and allowing the universe to cook something up to give to us to receive, because you deserve this success. I wouldn't worry about your surgery. Oh, you got the surgery. Don't be worried about it. Release those energies, release those people. You have nothing to worry about, my dear. You have some positive cards. They want you to release those energies. They don't want you to feel manipulated when it comes to people. They don't want you to feel like people are pulling your strings or people are making you do things, because you don't have to do what they want you to do. They want you to be able to see that you can rise up and that you can, have them come to you, because you deserve to feel on top of the world. You deserve to see that you deserve, or not that you just, they want you to see, the direction that you're going in and to have that confidence and know that you are a powerful person, because you can manifest what it is that you want. Like, you have cards that are showing change and success. I don't see anything wrong with it. Oh no, I blocked the wrong person. Tara, hold on. I screwed up. I don't know how to unfix it. Let's see. Hold on. There was somebody above her. Oh, I failed, guys. Hold on. I gotta go on my phone to fix it, though. Remember how to do it, too. Totally. I was like, no, and you can't fix it on the computer, or else I would. Let's see. Well, that's not. How do I fix it? Let me go into this. Hold on, I feel bad, and I can't fix it from my computer. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta remember how to fix it, my dear. Give me 1 minute. Now I feel bad. Why isn't this business suite working? Oh no, I feel so bad and I can't remember how to do it. Here, let me switch my page. Maybe I have to do it on my computer. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I totally clicked the wrong person to block. Let me see if I can unblock her. I failed. I'm sorry. I just gotta remember how. I have to remember how to do it. How? Do I have to click on me? There we go. Audience. Is it audience? No, that's not it. There we go. Let's see if I can find her. Okay. Yes, unblock her. Thank you. Okay, Miss Tara, you are unblocked. If I know she can hear me, but she probably just can't talk. I probably need to message her and tell her I fixed it. Let me message her I can message her from my Facebook. There she is. Good. Yes. I'm sorry, my dear. Sometimes the comments come really slow, and then sometimes nothing moves, and then all of your comments like pop up. And when they all pop up, I didn't realize I clicked you. So I apologize. I fixed it though. She's back. I would. Because then you know what? Then you could save up enough money. And if you need more help organizing the house or doing what you need to do with the house, you could have that extra cash to have somebody come help you. Sorry, my dear. That gave me a minor heart attack. I would keep doing that. Just do that. Miss Kathy, was there something you want your 5 cards on, my dear? I was like, I lost her. I was like getting overwhelmed. Like, oh my gosh, what did I do? That wasn't who I meant to block. I apologize, my dear. I would, and you never know, something might take off more. I'm excited for you. You're welcome. Miss Kathy, are you still here, my dear? Miss Claire, I am doing paid readings at the end. When I finish my lineup, I can do 1 card free for anybody who is still here. Ooh, so excited. Should she follow this new path? Miss Kathy wants to know. Kathy wants to know. Well, I'm just going to say yes. Because all these cards are telling you yes. They're saying, yes, queen, follow this new path. But they're starting off. They want you to remember, like, to me, when I know this card has so many different meanings, but for me, when I see this card, I automatically get pulled to her belly when it's upside down. This is all about grounding. This is about grounding and listening to your inner self, because this is our solar plex and our sacral is like with a new path. Is this like being creative? Is this what I want, and trusting that gut. But we have to make sure we're listening. We have to divide. To me, not divide, but we have to be able to see what like our emotions are saying, what our head is saying. Like this is just about, connecting our mind, body, and spirit. But sometimes our body and our emotions are taking over. So when I see this in reverse, it always makes me feel like we need to ground. So before deciding about this new path, they want you to be able to see what your emotions, or if it's making you feel overwhelmed, or if something's making you feel shut down. We have to get back to grounding, releasing what isn't serving us, but then focusing on that love, focusing on those good emotions, and seeing what is making us move towards this, what is making us decide, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for that. Because this card talks about that, this also talks about this is a time for you to take that move. And with the Knight of Pentacles, they're showing Knight of Pentacles is all about taking that leap anyways. They're saying you've been working so hard. You've been doing what you need to do. You've done so many good things. Why not cross paths and go a different way? This is all about you expanding. This is all about you feeling more secure, feeling more, I don't know why, but I heard like in control. Like I just feel like, it makes me feel more comfortable. Does that make sense, Miss Kathy? Like I just feel like if I take this path and I cross, I just feel like that, like you being thrown into that new timeline or a new matrix or whatever you want to call it. Like I just feel that uplift, and they're saying this is the time to do something for yourself. They're saying that you don't have to go looking. This card to me is all about you having the tools. And even if you feel like you're in the spotlight, and there's other people who have feelings and thoughts and opinions on what you're doing, to me, the Seven of Swords is all about you having the tools, you knowing exactly what it is and when you need to go. So they're saying, if take what you need, use your resources, and know that the universe didn't put this in front of you for you not to feel like you can't do it. Because the Eight of Cups for me is always about, it's time. Not always. I shouldn't say that because that's not very nice. But most of the time for me, this is about walking away from what we've been doing, and time to go to something new. It's time to leave that and move forward. This is all about moving forward, getting out of stuck energy. If something's making you feel like overwhelmed and that you can't move forward, Eight of Cups is all about going towards that light, walking away and trying something new. But they also want you to know, when it comes to this something new, we got to watch our boundaries. We got to put our boundaries up. There's so many emojis. I keep seeing that with the Knight of Wands, they're just saying this is the time. Like I feel like with the Empress in the beginning and this at the end, they're saying it's okay to take a moment to really decide what it is that you want, to be able to see what will be going on around you, to take a moment to be like, is this a risk that I want to take? Is this what I want to do? But they're saying you have the courage, you have the ideas, all the flames are lit. So this is saying that when you're ready, things can change quickly, and we know that. I feel like this is something though that is going to help you, Miss Kathy. Is this I feel like this is a movement that will get you to some, I don't know how to explain how I'm feeling. I'm just hearing like it's a movement within yourself, if that makes sense. Does any of that make sense? Sometimes I don't understand what I'm saying, but I'm happy you guys always know what I'm trying to say to you. I just feel like the first card and the last card are telling you that it's okay. And look at, they're both yellow and orange. And with yellow and orange, that's our sacral and our solar plex. So they're saying it's okay to take some time to really decide what it is that we want. But then we have green and blue. We got the green and blue. We got green and blue, which is our heart and our throat chakra, right? Telling you to follow your heart and speak your truth. So there's a lot going on. I feel like all of your upper ones are trying to make you have these decisions, but I don't feel like you'll have any. I don't know which way the cards were. I feel like I mixed them up. I don't know. This is about trusting your gut, Miss Kathy, because between the Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Swords and Eight of Cups, Pentacles for me is not just like material things, but these are like signs. This is like that change that we need, and they're saying you can put up and that you're strong enough to do this. But and with Eight of Swords, they're saying, it's to me, this is just time to go. They're making me feel like it's time that you got this. Good. I'm so excited. Okay. I do have time for one more reading if anybody else wants a reading. If anybody wants one free card, I can do a couple of free cards really fast. And that's why they said it's okay to hesitate. It's okay to make sure that that's exactly what you want, Miss Kathy. Take a deep breath, ask for signs, ask your mom, ask your husband, ask anybody that you want to ask for a sign if this is what you're supposed to do. Miss Claire, since you're still here, let me see if this card means. These are brand new cards. I haven't played with them yet, so I'm learning them with you guys. It says the activated alley. And I know I can go based off of whatever spirit tells me, but I just want to know what whoever made this deck has to say about it. Let's see if I can find the deck. There it is. It says, there's a reason you admire certain characters, heroes, or mentors. Those you look up to represent a golden shadow. They reflect exactly who you are when you act from your highest self. Who are you most attracted to right now? Call forth your ally. They can be anyone dead or alive. It doesn't matter for this conversation. Activate them now. Ooh, that's a cool card. So this is telling you that, it's time to bring this could be like your soul family. This is about you bringing the people that you look up to help you rise up to where you want to be. You're welcome, my love. You guys are getting all like the hard cards. And I'm sure you guys enjoy me saying the hard cards. Oh. Vangelique, you got the universe card. The universe is designed to evolve all life through love, light, and a lot of laughter. The universe is the source of all, the fullness of everything out of the seeming null or nothing. The universe is all-knowing, but with an elevated view. Trust there is a perfect order within anything and everything you are experiencing from the limited aspect. The universe has a hilarious sense of humor, which we all know they do. Sense of humor to make sure you don't take life too seriously because it's only life after all. That was cute. They have a couple there's some that are like this. This is like you are at the divine point. Some of them are pretty straightforward, and then there's a couple that aren't. So it's really interesting. You're very welcome. All right. I'm going to go take Leo OUT so I can go pick up my girls. There's specials all over the page, guys. If you want a reading, please let me know. I have a couple readings that I do have to do, but I may put up a special for some smaller ones so everybody can get a chance to get a reading. I hope you guys have a great Friday or Saturday where some of you guys are at, and I will see you guys next.